Okay, let's take a look at the question we had in the forum about where to get started on this tracking sales problem. Okay, so the first thing I did was go to File, New, Java, and get myself a window. Then I copy and pasted the code in from the site. And you see that we have color recognition happening here in the IDE and Jgrasp, so we know what comments are, what string constants are, and where the keywords from Java appear. Okay, so sorry, now I'm going to compile this by hitting the green arrow. Okay, and I have everything complete down here. And what I recommend you do is come over. You notice if you move your cursor slowly to this gray panel here, you get a little stop sign. So let's come over and just put a stop sign in there and see what the code does just the way it is right now. Okay, maybe this is clipping too loud. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. Okay, this also might be a little loud. All right, playing around a little with settings here. Okay, how's that? Maybe a little better. All right, now we're going to hit this viewer. Okay, because this is a completely awesome tool for watching what happens in your program. Okay, so we have the code, here it is running, and we're on this line. We're saying, let's look at salespeople. So we're going to come up here and click and say, okay, we've now executed that line. Now there's a variable called salespeople. Let's get a picture of that. So it says, look, there's something called salespeople. It's an integer. Here's its number. You can keep that in mind. Let's take another step. Okay, now we're at this step. We've gone past the statement that created the array. Well, we definitely want to watch that, so let's drop the array in. And here it is. It draws it for you. Okay, slot 0, slot 1, 2, 3, and 4, zeros in all of them. An integer array, its name is sales. So this is a great tool for having a picture of what's happening. Let's take another step down. Now we're into the for loop. And it just did the print down here, so I'm going to come down here, I'm going to put 11 in. You know what, there's a scanner object reading all these things. Let's take a look at that, okay? So when we take our next step, the scanner reads into a big pile of memory, and it put in that we typed a 1, a carriage return, and then it moved to the next line. So those are the characters, the bits of information stored in the scanner object. In the array, we took the number and stashed that in the first spot. So I'm going to continue through now putting in some more values for these other sales folks. Okay, so here comes 22. I'm going to take another step and put in 33 here, 44 I guess I put in. Take a step. You notice when something changes, it's in bright red to catch your attention. You can see the value of I over here. If we want to, we can drag that in too. We got 5 for the salespeople, so I got a few more to go. I'm going to put 99 in here. Okay, take a step, and I'm on the last one. That was a really blowout value of 456. Okay, take a step, and our array is filled. We're in the for loop, but I is now 4, which is not less than sales.length. Okay, so when we take a step, we're out of the loop. Okay, and no, the 4 got bumped to the 5, and that made it not less than 5. 5 is not less than 5. We just did 2 print statements here as I continue to walk through. Now sum is 0. Let me drag sum and take a look at that as we're over here, okay? If I click away, it makes the picture a little nicer. We know exactly what position we're in our scanner, but we're not doing any more reading, so that's not too important for us anymore. Now comes a loop where we're walking through this over and over and over, and each time printing out another row of data. So 11, the 22, the 44, we can see just what's happening next. There's the 99, in the last 4th slot there's the 456, and total sales. Okay, so I really want to see you use this tool, this viewer, Canvas, so that you know as you're making changes with your arrays exactly what's happening at every point. It's a big advantage because it's very easy to be one off or to fall off the end of the array and be talking about a slot that doesn't exist. Big help to have this visualizer tool.